Question 2. Billy Restaurant ordered 200 stalks of flowers for Mother's Day. They ordered carnations, which cost this much, roses, which cost this much, and daisies, which cost this much. Right. So let's say carnations is X, roses we call it Y, and daisies we call this Z. Right. So we can form our first equation here. They said total they ordered 200 stocks. So the number of carnations plus roses plus daisies must be 200. And then they said each stock of carnations costs 150. So 150 multiplied by X, 5 ringgit 75 of roses plus 2 ringgit 60 cents of daisies. Total price is this much. So 589.50. Then we need to find our third equation. Of these three types of flowers, the number of carnations is X. So we can say number of carnations was the largest. Oh, okay. Nothing. We cannot do anything there. That one later you can check. Meanwhile, the number of roses was 20 stalks less than daisies. Okay. Roses is Y. Daisies will be Z. So roses is 20 stalks lesser than daisies. So Z minus 20. So let's say daisy got 100. 100 minus 20, roses will be 80 lah. 20 stalks lesser than daisies. Right. And this will be our third equation. So if we arrange everything like this, we get our three equations. Now we need to solve them simultaneously. Right. So the easiest way to start is with the third equation, because third equation only got two unknowns. Plus they already made y the subject. So what we can do is we sub this y into equation 2 and equation 1. Right. So sub 3 into 1 and then sub 3 into 2. So if we substitute this into 1, we will get x plus z minus 20 plus z equals to 200. Okay, so I sub the y here with this. So x plus z minus 20 plus z is 200. Z plus z is 2z. So x plus 2z equals to 200 plus 20. So x plus 2z is 220. Right. Then we substitute 3 into 2. So we'll get 1.5x plus 5.75y, which is 7 minus 20, plus 2.6z equals to, not enough place, I bring here, equals to 589.5. Then we expand this. So 1.5x plus 5.75z, then 20 times this, 20 times 5.75, 115 plus 2.6z equals to 589.5. Right. Now the x is just 1.5x. The z we can plus. So 5.75 plus 2.6. We get 8.35z. And then this number we can bring there. So 589.5 plus 115. 704.5. All right. Okay. So now from these two, what we can do is, I can see a single x here. So this one, we bring it over this side. We make x equals to 220 minus 2z. We make this the equation better. So we call this equation 4, we call this equation 5. All right. So now we need to solve these two equations. We know x is this, so we can take this and substitute inside here. So 1.5x, which is this, plus 8.35z equals to 704.5. Okay, I just took this, I just put it into the x here. Done. Now we can expand and simplify, because now we only got one unknown, which is z. Okay, 1.5 times 220 is 330. Then 1.5 times 2 is minus 3z plus 8.35z. Then the z we can plus together. So negative 3 plus 8.35, we will get 5.35z. 330, we bring it over that side. 704.5 minus 330. 374.5. So z will be 374.5 divided by 5.35. We get 70. Done. So now that we have z, we can sub this into here. We can find x. So x is 220 minus 2z. 2z. So 220 minus 2 times 70, we get 80. And now that we have x and z, we can find y. So we can sub these two into the first three equations. So any of these three equations, any of these two. Here got no x, so cannot. So the simplest one looks like the first one. X plus y plus z is 200. So y will be 200 minus x and minus z. Minus these two lah. So y will be 200 minus 80 minus 70. We get 50. So conclusion, we can say x is 80, y is 50, and z is 70. Okay, the best answer is actually, we write carnations equals to 80, and then roses equals to 50, and daisies equals to 70. Okay, you write like carnation equals to 50, roses equals to this, and then this equals to this, instead of writing x, y, z. Okay, that will be a better option. But let's say in exam really got no time, you can just leave it like this. But you can clearly show that carnation is x, roses y, daisies z. Okay, you can write it on top also. That's it.